After coming on Blossom, get the -1 special attack. And then have my backups. So we'd want to try and pivot it into the point where Sandslash can come in and use Iron Head. So if Blossom can get even one energy ball off, then I switch into Salazzle to guarantee it uses Psy Shock. And we're good. It just needs to not be using Mystical Fire, to be honest. Okay, I think we got a plan there. So we want Sandslash and Salazzle in. And everyone else is staying the same. We'll need that muscle band back. Who needs to level Salazzle? So Flamethrower is obviously better than Flame Burst. Scary Face, no. And yeah, I think we can go Sludge Bomb instead. So I'm thinking get rid of the Toxic. Was it the Toxic Venom Shock combo? That's better than Ice Punch. So let's just update both of them. Mystical Crush. So Rock Slide, we've got Drill Run, Knock Off, Mystical Crush. Now with Salazzle, I'll really have a look at what. I mean, we don't have to get rid of Toxic right now, but definitely looking into it. Like what other moves they might be able to use. Like Chilling Water, don't learn that, probably not. I actually know what its hidden power is. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we're going berry juices all around. You're the only one who did actually need the muscle band. Yep, cool. Alright, we're gonna lead with Venusaur. We're gonna Sludge Bomb, let's do it. Does that mean I'm just wondering, since he's a rich boy, does that mean he's gonna start using full restores? So it doesn't Willow, that's okay. Maybe a Roll Spray would have been better. It's got poison as well, so that's cool. So what I'm thinking is that it's probably going to curse. Yeah, because the idea is we don't want to take the Pursuit. So we're going to be staying in regardless. So I've done a Sludge Bomb. It's pretty low health. I feel like I could Giga Drain and get a bit of health back. But it's too hard for me to tell what that health bar's at. So it took 55%. Let's say it took a minimum of that. It went down to 45, and then it took poison damage, which is what, 1/8? Yeah, 1/8. Which put it at 32%. So again, it's going to go down to 20. Yeah, we can Giga Drain. We can Giga Drain. Okay, I'm very happy it didn't curse. Burn's mildly annoying, but it's alright. We'll work through it. So, okay, good. Yeah, we're expecting Crocodile. He's probably thinking we're going to switch, but we're not. We're just going to Giga Drain. And even Stomping Tantrum's not gonna KO me. No. Get a little bit of healing. Basically fully heal off of this. And we're just gonna Giga Drain again. He doesn't. Alright, I'm assuming Hatterene gonna come out. Really? I wonder why. Does it? I don't have a one-shot KO with Venus on Hatterene. I've checked that already. The Sludge Bomb I mean, it has a chance to KO. I'm not taking that chance. Okay, so Fear. So if we switched out here, obviously he's got Sniper, so let's just assume it's gonna crit. Ooh, yikes! I hope I have an answer for this Fear. Yeah, I do. Right, a Pursuit crit right now would really hurt. All right, it'd be potentially 103 damage. Alright, but if I'm not switching out, even if it crits, so I think the correct play. Ooh, but what if it pursues this turn? It crits. What if it just starts spamming Pursuit? So you can't last resort this turn. It's definitely going to Pursuit, right? So if it pursues this turn, there's about 46. Crit would be, sorry, that's with me switching out, sorry. So Pursuit without crit this turn only does like 24 damage, right? Whereas if it crits, it's going to do 54. If I'm not switching out. So let's say it crits, it does the maximum of 54. On the next turn, it wouldn't see a KO with Pursuit. It would see a KO with Last Resort. So it should, in theory, go for it. I think. I mean, so let's look at it this way. If I can get into Escavalier, right, then this thing's just not, it's not an issue at all. right now, if I was to switch out with Venusaur crit, I'm on 94 HP. So if it crits, it's a half 50% chance to KO me. I think the safer place is just get into a Scavalier now. So it will pursue. I just need it to not crit. Okay, excellent. Now, I think just Iron Heading is actually more damage than going for counter. So, yeah, we'll Iron Head. I can't be crit because I have Shell Armor. And then for style points, you can counter. Actually, Escavalier's first KO, actually. Okay. So this is guaranteed to be a Mystical Fire. Let's have a look, see what option we go from here. So I think it's a bit risky, but like, there's no way that it should go for. Would it Magic Powder? I don't think so. It should TK with Mystical Fire and go for it. So my answer to this would be Salazzle. Let's just check Magic Bounce. Blocks certain status moves. It doesn't include Fake Out. It's got a Custard Berry, so I think the player here is to switch into Salazzle and eat the Mystical Fire. Then we can Fake Out. Throw a bit of chip. Now, it sees a KO with Psy Shock. I haven't dealt enough damage with anyone else to... Yeah, so I need to switch into Blossom to get an Illuminate off. Just need to make sure I'm not in crit range of a Mystical Fire. I am in crit range of Mystical Fire. And it doesn't see a KO against me though. I could be weird and Strength Sap. Just trying to think how to safely get damage on this thing. And I do have a lot of other Pokémon. Maybe just Energy Ball. good. I was really worried about a crit there. Okay. Now, because it's a mystical fire, is it still only a KO with mystical fire? At what? 70? Yeah, it should mystical fire again. So I should be able to switch into Salazzle again to eat the mystical fire. Oh, the crit. There's the crit one. And again we can fake out. Do I have enough damage on Salazzle to KO it? Probably not because of the -1 special attack, right? Although I do have Sludge Bomb now. So the problem is, even though I have Sludge Bomb, I am at -1 special attack. No, I should, even at -1 special attack, this should just be a KO. Nice. Yeah, I was prepared to go back into Sand Slash to Iron Head, but I mean, if the KO there, why not? Alright, excellent. Now, so that's the catch. We do have cards. Mental Hurt, that's good. Yeah. I'm just wondering why this one's back is turned. I'm guessing they're not a trainer? I guess not. Don't really feel like talking to them and getting put under. Ooh, I would very much like to attempt the next battle, but that lineup. So leading a Kecleon with Focus Sash. It's got Color Change. Color Change is annoying, especially with the Focus Sash, because the multi-hit move is going to start resisting it. Let me see how fast Kecleon is. I think Hitmonchan might be able to do with this. Yeah, cool. Hitmonchan handles that well. We just fake out superpower. And then Chimecho won't actually. Pattern Pass Cosmic Arrow. Wonder Room, I think, stops items? No, defense and special defense switch. Okay. Anyway, there's lots of people who see a KO on Hitmonchan. Not Chimecho, so probably won't go into it, but many of the others it does, so Just the fact that the Jinx even has nasty plot is very scary. It has dry skin, so I think dry skin makes it weaker to fire moves, right? Yeah, let's give Flamethrower guaranteed KO, but I don't know how I'd actually get into that. Oh, so let's see what kind of happens here. So we lead Hitmonchan, fake out superpower. I'm not gonna plan for Chimecho because I don't see it ever going into it. It should be one of the others because they see a KO on Hitmonchan. I know Jinx once says, well actually, with -1 defense, I'm pretty sure, because of side shot, that becomes a guaranteed KO. Yeah. And realistically, I think it's Jinx. Because, could be Grumpig, because Grumpig is a speed type. It might see a speed type and decide it wants to try, but it should be Jinx. And Vehem's slower, so shouldn't be it should be whoever it sees is faster and can get a KO, which should really be Jinx. So assuming it's Jinx, we're expecting Psyshock, and if it's Grumpig, we're expecting Psychic. We do not want Jinx to start setting up a nasty plot. So whoever's coming in needs to be faster and can KO it. I was gonna say, I do think this one needs to be Greninja. But Greninja doesn't see a KO. Oh, maybe with the Wise Glasses. No, still doesn't see a KO. But I mean, I'd be switching into a Psyshock, and then I'd Dark Pulse. It could nasty plot, but it's more likely that it goes for Lovely Kiss. Which is asleep, so I'd need a Chesto Berry. So against Jinx, switch Greninja with a Chesto Berry in case it goes to sleep, and I'm with Dark Pulse twice. Now, if it's Grumpig, we need a different answer because it's got a Fairy move and a Fighting move as well. So, what's Bombardier going to get off of Brave Bird? I'm not really a fan of the recoil. And Dual Wing Beat is already a massive amount of damage. I could actually switch into Escavalier and go for 2 Iron Heads. Just have a Cherry Berry equipped. Yeah, that might be a safer play actually. Switch to Escavalier with a Cherry Berry. And of course we need an answer for this BM. I mean, to be honest, with Rock, Psychic, Fighting and Grass is very, very good coverage. Not really gonna see anything better. So if Greninja isn't already in, so if Greninja's already in, obviously it sees a KO. Focus Blast. That's the thing, it's always going to see a KO with Focus Blast. I don't think Greninja's going to be the way through. The problem is as well is that Meteor Beam increases special attack. So yeah, I think we'd need to go into Blossom and Illuminate to drop its special attack. Maybe I'll save Escavalier for VM. I could potentially switch in Metal Burst. It's a lot of damage. So I think a lot of this is going to revolve around Blossom dropping special attack. Yeah, not really seeing a solid answer for dealing with this thing. It's going to be just switching between different Pokémon to try and line up what we need, but from the starting point, I don't know who resists rock. Let's actually hit one Chan. He's got Fake Out, so that'll be some chip damage that way. Okay, so we got that for Fake Out, Blossom for Energy Ball, got Dark Type Greninja for Psychic, and then it's just Focus Blast, which I guess should be Bombi, because I'm also faster and I can Struggle Bug! Drop some small special attack if it still hasn't got its power up. up. Okay, I think that's the team. So we are leading Hitmonchan to get rid of the Kecleon. We're not bringing Salazzle this time. We have to have Greninja. Greninja for the dog type move, Veloci for the grass. Revombi for the fighting. Hitmonchan for the rock. I've got a spare Pokemon. Can't see what I'm switching it into from. Well, to be fair, there is one other Pokemon to actually look at dealing with, which is the Giant Echo. Obviously, I do have Corrosion, so I could Toxic it. And all it has is Flash Cannon, so if we have someone who resists Steel, it should be able to types of Greninja resists it. Scavalier resists it. I guess Scoville resists it quite okay. Oh, you know, Tatsugiri would probably be quite good because Flash Cannon doesn't do too much damage. And I can taunt it so that it has to Flash Cannon. Does not setting up. And I can also Scald as well, I guess. So, what moves are you going to be offered between? You're going to get also access to Earth Power. Earth Power is probably worth it. Not in this particular fight, but it is a good move to have. I think I'll bring in Scoville. Just not what shot moves to keep. At the same time, maybe I'd rather Kingler because it has Haze. Yeah, because you're gonna have Fire Lash actually. So instead of Bullet Seed, we can go Energy Ball and Fire Lash. Okay, let's bring Scoville. So let's level up. Right, I'm not going to take Dig. I don't think it's worth it. We'll take Ice Beam. Icy Wind. So I think you're going to take Energy Balls and a Bullet Seed. I don't want to lose that Headbutt, it's nice coverage. Snap Trap. I'm not gonna lie, I think that maybe that'll be better than Energy Ball. And Fire Lash as well. Temper Blur. Yeah, okay, cool. So, pretty sure we said a Chestoberry on Greninja. Yep. A Cherry Berry on the Scavalier. We'll have the Muscle Band on actually, I'm not sure if I even need the Muscle Band on it. So that's fine. I actually got berry juice on here as well. I wish they get the bright powders missing. Yeah, berry juice is definitely losing its effectiveness though. Bombi, I feel like you should have wise glasses. Actually, take the silver powder. Did I give the muscle band already? Scoplins and crit. Okay, cool. Alright, here we go. Nice. Pretty sure we'll have to get into this fight here. Here we go. Import for Greninja and Scovillain, so that they're updated information. Import. Right, let's do it. Okay, so we're going to fake out, break the focus sash, keep it a normal type. And then we superpower, finish it off. Yeah, as expected, it's Jinx. And against Jinx, we're expecting Side Shock. We're going to switch into Greninja. It shouldn't nasty though. Yeah. And then we are going to Dark Pulse for damage. We have a Chestoberry in case of a Lovely Kiss. And I was worried about Ice Beam because it's hurt a bit more now. But still good. Okay. Things down. I'm thinking Grumpig comes out now. Yep. Now, obviously, since I'm a Dark type, it's going to want to go for. Could go for either. It's easy knockout with both. But my answer for either case is going to be switching into a Scavalier. Iron Head does Thunder Wave. I have a Cherry Berry to get rid of that. do think we just go for an Iron Head again. It might just Thunder Wave again. Yeah, unfortunately. Gonna have to just try and push through it. Nice. Okay. Medium. I don't think it has a crazy powerful move for me, but it might Meteor Beam. I really don't want it to Meteor Beam. If I wasn't powered, I'd definitely want to stay in and just go for a Metal Burst here. Just chunk it, but I think the safer play is to go into Blossom. And reduce its special attack back down. Because that's the other thing I have to bear in mind. Is that it's going to be a +1 on whatever move it chooses. If it Meteor Beams, it's going to be +1. You know what? We're gonna try Metal Burst it. It does go for Meteor Beam. If I can land this, Oh, the Metal Burst! It could one-shot it. Ah, that's so close. Crazy. Good damage though, very good damage. Okay, excellent job on actually landing the Metal Burst. Now, it is +1, but we could... The thing is, I'm low health, it could use any move, I don't know what it might use. So I think the safest thing to do is to get its special attack back down. I doubt it Meteor Beams again because it doesn't have the Power Herb. Or it's a Focus Blast, okay. Very good. And I'm actually faster, aren't I? Yeah, because it should have 60 speed, and I have 62. So I just outspeed, finish it off. Nice. Escavalier landing that Metal Burst helped immensely. Okay, finally it's Chimeco. So I'm guessing it's faster anyway. When it megas, it's obviously the same speed. Okay. It's a Flash Cannon crit does 114, which would be kind of bad. And I don't really do much damage to this thing. I should probably just switch. Yeah, I should just switch. Okay, so we're looking at these three. So we got Rabombi, just definitely no, because Flash Cannon super effective. Hitmonchan, who will take a lot of damage. And finally, Scoville. Scoville definitely takes it best. So setting up. That's okay. So we're gonna... I don't think Snap Trap is gonna do much damage. And with this we can kind of keep its defense in check. Okay. Okay. So if it has just +1 in special defense, and it wanders, does that not affect its defense? It does. Okay. I think we're still Fire Lash. I don't even know, to be honest. I'm confused. Anyway, we got through the battle, that's what matters. Okay, nice. So let's heal. That's not a trainer, is it? Is that little kid a trainer? I don't know, it might be. Let's stay away from them. Pellet's on, okay, good. Let's get the item. Short beak, nice. Don't know. I don't know. The thing is, I can definitely dodge them. Well, actually, no, that person, they're not a trainer. Oh, it's that weird, tasty air kid. Okay, so... I want to see if I get to pick between battles or not, but it looks like I'm going to have to do them all. So that's fine. Bug Maniac Derek. Okay. Let's see what the catch is. Let's see what our options are here. Route 117. So we obviously can't surf. Probably wouldn't want to anyway. Alolan Grimer would be really good. I don't really want Stunfisk. Can't get Dollywall Bloom because it's duplicates. Which does leave some... We can't get Grottle either because we've already got a Turtwig. So this kind of narrow it down to some pretty good options. But I'm not sure if I'd rather have the Alolan Grimer. Maybe hold off on that one for now. Let's have a look here. Right, quick. So it's got Cobra Berry still with its flying weakness, Water Bubble. So Araquanid is quite slow, but it has a lot of special defense from what I can remember. So we definitely want to hit it physically with a... I guess you'd need a good rock move, right? Because it is weak to rock, but... Is it clove time? We're loaded dice for blast. Maybe, or could go for hard stone rock blast. Gosh, how much attack do I need to one-shot this thing? Yeah, no one's like moves are even coming close to dealing with this, which means I guess it probably ends up getting sticky web up. It's annoying. I mean, if I got rock split instead, it's a lot of damage, but it's still not enough to one-shot it, so I might have to just accept that. Ooh, it's gonna get sticky webs up. Yeah, I may have to just accept sticky webs being up. Yeah, I'm not seeing the way through right now, unfortunately. Is there any Pokemon here I can catch who's gonna let me get through this without having to deal with sticky webs? The only one I can think of is maybe the Hisuian Growlithe. It probably gets, yeah, with access to Stone Edge. Although, to be honest, I don't want to just use Rock Slide, because if it misses that, it's getting hit by Liquidation, and that's a GG. Still not enough, to be honest. It would have to be Stone Edge, and I'd need a hard stone as well. Very risky, because Liquidation would be guaranteed knockout. And not to mention Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Plus the hold up. So if both the is it guaranteed to have Intimidate? But I don't know whether it have Rockhead or Intimidate. I get Extreme Speed as well, which is very good. You know what? Let's do a Grass Catch. Yeah, I think let's do a Grass Catch. Seems more interesting. There we go. Leader Bomb B2 Stun Small Bow. Wait and see what actually comes up. Alright, let's see who's catch. Ooh, oh, okay. I actually wanted the Hisuian Growlithe. But Growlithe is still really good. Yeah, it does mean I also can't get the Hisuian one, because that's obviously species clause. That's okay though. Level 30 should be fine. Should be able to stun small. Hopefully he's got good nature, etc, etc. Alright, we're gonna wrap up here, but let's have a quick look at his stats. Lax. Yeah, could be worse, could be worse. It's got pretty good IVs though. Well, we do have another Intimidator now, which is good. We got an Intimidator back. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there. So, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Peace, love, and blessings. Just check his Arcanine. So yeah, no, with Arcanine, it's guaranteed to also be Intimidate, so that's good. And I also get Extreme Speed. Very nice. Alright. Peace out. Wait, did I do... I beat Hiker Mike. I'm actually at 54. Oh, 65 battles. Gosh, still 11 to go.